Hey guys, what is going on? Back on another video. If you do not know who I am by now, I'm That Orange GT, and today I am in my 22 Mustang and just cruising on the highway currently. And I was like, you know what? I want to talk about a topic that, you know, is highly debated in the whole Mustang community right now. And that is going to be the 2018 Mustang GT's engine tick. And this is not just for 22 Mustang GT. This obviously applies for 2019. And it seems like the 2020 Mustang GT now is going to have the same engine. So we're going to see if those cars have the same problems. But that being said, back to the topic of the video, and that's going to be the 2018 Mustang engine tick. Now, a lot of these people who are looking to shop for these cars thinking that they're on the fence if they want to buy or not because of this engine tick, need to realize that there's been a lot of these cars out on the road, and this is a mass-produced car, right? So the ones on social media, the handful of ones on social media don't make up the whole market. And let me just say that, yes, there is cars that do have the actual engine tick. But the ones that have been shown on social media and stuff like that, you know, doesn't have the engine tick, right? Doesn't really have a tick. And I'm going to show you guys the sound that my car makes as well. My car almost has 22,000 miles on it. I've been dealer driving it pretty much every single day on the same commute. And I have zero problems with my car. My car's been running absolutely fine. Any problem that the car had is because of a mod that I put on there. But beside from that, everything from the car has been perfectly fine. And I put 4,000 miles on the car with just the Whipple supercharger on there by itself. Back to my main point of the whole video and this whole engine tick topic is that the amount of cars out there on the road, and with the amount of 22 Mustang GTs up out there on the road that don't have problems, there is a lot more Mustangs that don't have any problems than there is going to be that do have problems. And that's going to say for any car, that's supposedly for any car, right? But specifically for the Mustang GTs, this is something that you should not be worried about at all. Once I get back to my garage, I am going to try to get a running clip of how my car idles when it's up to temperature. And I'm going to show you guys that it might even have a slight tick, but even with that tick, I think it's completely normal. And I mean, I have no issues with my car. I drive this thing pretty hard every single day, still have no problems. And don't worry guys, this is in Mexico, so you don't have to worry about, you know, speed limits and stuff like that. So I know this is a highly debated topic on the internet, but let me know in the description down below, guys, what you think about the 2018 Mustang and engine tick. There's been a lot of videos on it, but here you hear me saying it, guys. I don't think it's anything that you should worry about. My car, like I said, has been running perfectly fine, and I know I can keep saying that over and over in this video, but I want to get it across that it's not something that you need to be worried about anymore. I believe they probably honestly fixed the issue. I mean, I haven't heard of any cases in a long time, but you guys can let me know. When was the last time that you guys heard of a 2019 or even 2018 Mustang GT having a shift works break or having its engine tick and having it being a serious issue? It was a very hot topic like a couple months ago when it was happening to pretty much everyone, but I think it just happened that little batch of cars that was, I guess, made early on, and that's why it happened. But I don't even think that's because it's made early on. I think that's because it just was a bad batch. My car was one of the first 22 Mustang GTs in the whole East Coast, so I mean, mine hasn't had any problems with the manual transmission, fingers crossed, and it hasn't had any engine issues so far. My engine does tick, but that doesn't mean that, you know, anything is wrong with it, at least for what I can see. So with all this being said, guys, I'm actually going to head back to the garage and see if I can show you guys a running clip of the car. So it's been roughly idling for about 5 minutes now, and still no tick. So with that clip being shown, guys, I mean, if you can hear the tick, I mean, it is barely there on the car, if there is one at all. And honestly, I guess to recap the video, there should be nothing that you guys should be worried about for this tick. It's completely normal in my opinion, and these cars have been out for a long time now. And like I've been saying over and over and over again, the cars on social media that are breaking are not the only ones out there. There is a ton of other Mustangs out on the street that are perfectly fine. And with all that being said, guys, I do have a special video coming out tomorrow, and I guess this whole weekend actually, of really great driving roads and stuff like that. And I am taking delivery of a new car actually on Saturdays, which is tomorrow. So if you guys have not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you go ahead and do so down below, and talk to you guys next video.